Homeschool. And I guess all the little vendors from probably around the country that offer homeschool stuff come set up shop here. You can see all over the place. And a lot of it's Christian centered. And obviously, Christianity is used as a vector to pass on the white supremacy um, virus. And I was just walking through like the biggest Christian one, and I'll show you how even at home they write you out of history. But I'll start at the far end so you can kind of see some of the things that are here. This is pretty big. And got everything around here. It's a huge Ontario Convention Center. I'll wait till a few more people get in here before I walk to the area where I was talking about. But you can see like how this is, and again, we're sprinkled in here and there, but the main demographic is obvious. And it kind of leaves your kids wondering, as great and wonderful as all this extracurricular education is, it leaves your kids wondering, like, where am I in all this? And in a long scheme of things, in the grand scheme of things, it's like, all right, well, they have a grasp on academia. And academia is tied into Christianity. And this just this is like an in-between step. If you're leaving the public education system, you can teach your kids whatever you want, but they still mandate that you teach certain things. And pretty much the only thing that's available is Christian intellect education. Like I said, you could teach whatever you want, but it's very one-sided. And there's 7 people in here now. You see all the way in the back. You can see all different kinds of curriculum. I guess you could write your own curriculum, college prep, alternative Boy Scouts kind of stuff. And then it's just artsy, gospel, teach the gospel to preschoolers. That's what that said. And then bring lots of globe stuff. Of course, all the curriculum is going to be based on heliocentric belief systems. Oh, this is what I wanted to show everybody. These are the heroes then and now. These are heroes. I'll just show you something. Like, heroes of history then and now. We got George Washington, hero of history. Christopher Columbus, 50% off. Where's he at? Even in Spanish. These are all the... Oh, shit. I don't know if it keeps slipping. Let me see if I can flip it. There we go. Oh, now I know how to work this thing. How's the image looking and how's the sound? Somebody let me know in the chat real quick before I move on to the other one. I'm running low on battery too, so anybody in the chat capabilities? These are your maps of the world, maps of the... These are all your... Oh, they sprinkled in Harriet Tubman in there. That's the only hero you got? Slave heroes. Alright. There it is, first one. First one out the gate. The heroes. World War II heroes. This is I'll assume that the audio is good. Yep. This is... Now this part is kind of cool. Like this has like different kind of... Thank you. They got a bunch of different like notepads and you can write your own book. Got a couple of these. Just empty, just kids can like write their own books. Got this for the 11-year-old and then little knickknacks and little toys and stuff like that. But this is pretty much like the only one that is interesting. The rest has like, I mean, obviously they got some sprinkled stuff in here too, but I don't know. I recommend worth checking out if it's nearby. We drove damn 6 hours to get to get out here. 6 hours of driving to get some little sprinkle. We did get some good stuff though. Some little like trading things. 8 of us now in here. All right, I'll walk into the classical Christian curriculum, and we'll see how these are separated by grade. This is 5th grade. Here's your geography for 6th grade. Geography review. 6th grade. Robin Hood. 4th grade. 1st grade. 8th grade. And I'll show you the famous men of Greece. The Great Republic. I mean, this is obviously going to be a reflection of the public education system. Eighth grade. This is the one that really stood out to me. The Book of the Ancient World. Isn't that wonderful? Let's see what's inside. Babylon, the children of Egypt. The children of the peasants probably never went to school. Yeah, what the hell, peasants? god. But that's how they show you the that's the pictures of Egypt. Let's look for some more. They probably have some color stuff in here too. Let's see. No colors. Moses. Obviously, this is how white supremacy is in Christianity. Just another proof of how you've been written out of history. You are nowhere to be seen. In the center, history only exists in ancient Europe. 12th grade. This is senior year. It's your senior year in high school. But yeah, that's how it goes, even in famous men of the Middle Ages. In the Middle Ages, you were not famous during that time. I don't even think you existed. You failed to exist. So, that's pretty much it. Middlemen. All right, I'm gonna call it. That's all I really wanted to show. So, you guys have a good one. I'll start doing more lives here. You got cameras and stuff. I'll start doing more lives pretty soon. Take it easy.